Um, it's gonna be similar. The intent is to get us healthy and as fresh as we can. And I think the schedule that was shown during team meeting is a pretty good layout for us to give us the best chance next week against a really good opponent.
Did you feel like you guys came out flat after the last bye week, or did things just not go your way early in the game?
Yeah, things just didn't go our way. We were prepared. I think our mindset wasn't there, and just a few missed assignments. But other than that, I think the bye week that we had earlier in the season really helped us, and it's similar to this bye week.
What's the most? I mean, you mentioned getting healthy. Is that the most important thing to take care of when you get at this point in the game?
Yeah, it's you're further along in the season, and it's a lot of guys have got a lot of bumps and bruises, a few injuries up to this point. So it's very important to be healthy and just get our strength back.
Is it also a situation of being as mentally fatigued as you guys are physically at this point in the season as well?
I think so. There's a lot of things going on. A lot of mental planning for these games because this schedule that we have this year requires a lot of mental work too. Not just physical work, but both. And this bye week, the layout, like I said, will help us in both aspects, mentally and physically.
As far as how the defense is doing, even though that there's been some points, are you pretty satisfied with your overall performance across the board, or do you guys really feel like you can ramp it up quite a bit?
Well, we're not really satisfied at where we are right now. We do a lot of comparison from last year. Last year was a really good point to refer back to and to compare ourselves. So if we want to be better than last year, we have to step it up, and can't be satisfied of our performance thus far. We've been doing really good, but haven't been the greatest, and haven't reached our full potential as a defense.
What area? I mean, anything specific? Is it just execution as far as getting?
A lot of assignments, just making sure you're doing your job, and that's it. That's a lot of big plays have been going against us because of missed assignments and execution. So it's not about the other team, it's just about us and how we can prepare ourselves better.
I'm talking about preparing yourselves better. Does the percentage of execution drop given the rotations and player switching sides and positions and marking, just nose guards coming in and out, and so does that kind of contribute to maybe toward the lack of satisfaction?
Yeah, that can, and it has. I know for me it has, and I can't let that happen to me. And it's just we have to take on the challenge. Things like that can happen during the game. I can switch from defensive end to nose guard, and there's other positions that are switching up. And with a couple of injuries this past game, a couple guys had to step up, and that could contribute. And it's something that we should prepare for.
So is there something to say about maybe just playing one position and honing your skills in one specific position rather than playing multiple positions and learning various aspects of those positions?
Yeah, that could have an effect, but it happens. We try to prepare as much as we can during practice.
Yeah.
So.
Looking back at 2007 was your freshman year, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know that seems like forever ago, but you guys started out very similarly that year to the way it was this year. A couple losses in the first three games, and then kind of got on a roll. Do you feel like it's a similar type of field this season to back then? Just the way that the team's playing on both sides of the ball and kind of on a roll.
Back in 2007, we were united as a team. I think this year compared to then, we are more united. I think, and we've bonded together in the locker room. The atmosphere is a lot more. We're more collected as a team rather than offense and defense. But yeah, it is a similar feeling. We did lose a couple games early in the season and started to gain more momentum as going into the bowl game. But I think it is a similar situation. But yeah, I think we're more collected as a team this year.
Do you need to be though, considering who you've got? Down the stretch with a couple real tough road games coming up.
Yeah, we need to, and I think this past game has shown that we are. And offense did really well, and has helped us gain the victory on Friday. And the defense did exceptionally well too. Just a few things that we need to clean up, and I think if we continue to have that mindset going into this next game, we'll be really prepared. And I think I like our chances if we do it that way.
6-7 loss to Boise State last year. Did you ever think that the defense would hold Boise State's offense to 3 points in a quarter this year for your senior year?
You know, that standard was pretty high set, you know, from last year. And, you know, like I said before, we tried to compare ourselves from last year. We were a really good defense last year.
Yeah.
You know, and that was a challenge for us coming into the game on Friday. And I think we did, like I said, exceptionally well. There's a lot of things we could get better in, and execution-wise, and, you know, assignments we can fix up. So.
Yeah, you mentioned last year's defense. Was that a template heading into this game? Did you kind of use that reflection of that defense and what you guys did against that team last year as a standard and a template heading into this past game against Boise State?
I think it's hard not to. You know, it's just that standard is set really high, and I think we measured up. We could have done better, but like I said, there's lots of things we can fix.
You had a goal line defensive stand last year, but you had 3 fourth down and yards that you guys were able to keep Boise State from executing. Talk about that and maybe how exciting that was.
To me, it felt like it was expected for us to stop them. You know, last year that was a huge stop, and that changed the momentum of the game. And this year, I felt like it was expected of us. You know, we don't want them to run the ball, and you know they had yards. They did have a lot of plays that they ran, and I think that had contributed to it. But other than that, I think at least for me, you could have done a lot better for defensive line.